Hello guys, this is Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Centre, and today we have a Google Pixel 7 Pro that needs a new display, and David is here with us to fix this poor thing. So let's get to it. So as you can see here, the display is not really usable. The crack on the corner, the top right corner, has damaged the entire display. So the only way that we can fix this is to take out the broken display unit. As what you can see here, David is trying to pry it off through the sides and replace it with a new one. So a new one means that it's also display designed for Pixel 7 Pro screen replacement. So we're gonna use quality replacement part for this repair. So this smartphone has never been opened before, so the adhesives are quite tough to remove. So we're gonna soften it with a little bit of IPA, and then slowly pry it on each side and corner that we can lift up. Also gonna put more on this corner here and then try to pry it off. This is the last side. The left side is the location typically where you can find the connector for the display. So that's the last side that we are gonna focus on. As you can see here, you can see that the connector can now be seen through the gaps. And of course, the display is now lifted off completely from the housing. Next is we're gonna try to open it up and remove the display connector that is attached to the main board of this smartphone. So this might look completely complicated if you're new to smartphone repair, but the Google Pixel 7 Pro, just like the older Google Pixels before it, are the easiest smartphones to replace displays with, because you just remove the display, remove one connector, and then replace it with a brand new one. With Samsung smartphones, you tend to go from the back. You have to remove everything just to replace the display with the housing. If you are trying to replace only the display for Samsung devices, it's gonna get more complicated. This one, as you can see here, David is now ready to test this display. This is our replacement unit. Gonna push it in and we'll turn on this smartphone, see if it's gonna show us something. We're gonna long press the power button. There seems to be an issue here. Another way we can turn this on is to plug in a charger, but showing us something. It's the Google logo. I think it's trying to boot up. Let's see if it goes to the home screen. And it did. Pretty amazing. It looks good. Cameras. Main camera, front camera. That's David there. Also gonna shut down this smartphone. And then we're going to try to remove this replacement display, and we have an additional component that we need to transfer from the old display, and that is the fingerprint scanner. So the replacement display doesn't come with its own fingerprint scanner because it's still part of the internal components of the smartphone, and I think it's also mated to the main board of the smartphone. So David is trying to pry it off here, which is a very delicate process. So aside from this, the whole replacement display for Google Pixel 7 Pro is a breeze, but this one is quite requires an advanced skill. So if you're trying to do this on your own, make sure you know what you're up against, so you don't damage these very frail components on your first attempt of replacing your Google Pixel 7 Pro display. And I think David has already installed it successfully. And we'll try the display yet again. I'm gonna try to put back the connector for the display. There you have it. The home screen is still there. We're gonna go to settings and see if we can enroll or add a new fingerprint to see if the fingerprint scanner is working. We're not gonna fully add a fingerprint. We'll just see if it recognizes the hardware, and it does. This is already a success. So if you're planning to have your Google Pixel 7 Pro fixed, consider Sydney CBD Repair Centre. David here is an expert. As you can see, he knows the ins and outs of these devices. He's been in the business for many years now, and if you want reasonable prices for quality repairs, Sydney CBD Repair Centre is the name you should remember. I'm just gonna clean this up and compare the before and after, and we're done. Thanks for joining, guys. See you again next time. Take care. Cheers.
If you want your smartphone fixed for a very reasonable price, you may contact Sydney CBD Repair Centre. We also provide mail-in repair services for customers outside of Australia or Sydney. Just message us so we can arrange the shipping of your device.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time?